Hello, everybody. And yes, I am live. And yes, I presume David is alive somewhere in Australia. But my computer's been having problems, and I'd sent him a Zoom link to do this taping. And it ends up that I found out about 30 minutes ago my Zoom is just not going to be operable. So I sent him a StreamYard, which is what I am on right now, talking to all of everyone. And he has not yet shown up, but it could just be because he's getting himself readjusted to what the new situation is. Hi, Mimi. So it could just be me and Mimi tonight. I don't know what to say. Got 5 of you watching it so far. I'm really hoping to get to interview David because I'm very interested in what he does. Howdy, Roseblue. Um, and I've been really excited about the series. It's gone really well till now. And this was I knew it was going to be my rough week because it's 6 o'clock in the evening where I am. It's 10 in the morning where he is. And like I said, I sent him about 40 minutes ago a change of, in essence, venue where we were going to be meeting. So, and Linda Bishop, who's down by Texas A&M, yes, and PKB. I don't know you, PKB. I don't. Your name doesn't look familiar. Priscilla looks familiar. D Anemone. Enemy. Yes, I love David Johnson too, and I hope he shows up. But we're gonna. If anybody has any questions you'd like me to ask him, that's outside my normal protocols here, I'll be glad to do it. I'm watching my emails to see if he's emailing me back. No, I didn't get it, or this is all screwed up, or time zones are bad enough when you stay in the states, but when you get outside the states, it gets real nuts. Rose Blue's about done for the day. She's worked all day. I'm not really done for the day. It's a sociologic term. Oh, a norm. Oh, I did miss the anomie. Okay, as norms are confused or unclear. Oh, well, I guess people from that probably belong here too. Okay. Okay, Priscilla, I'm going to tell you right now. I'll throw a few cards for you, but the best way for you to get to know your guides is for you to petition them or to speak to them or to find out what they think. But I'm going to use my one of my favorite decks. It's Radley Valentine's Archangel Power Tarot, and I'll ask them. Let's give me some insights for Priscilla. Let's see. I'm going to change my camera so you can see what I will use. Let's see. This is the question is for this is the one. Okay. Show. Okay. You have a lot of innate powers, and you have a lot of powers that come at you from past lives. But you really need to tie what you want to do with your psychic abilities to cultivate them to things you really like to do. And you have the magician, which means you can do you pick a skill. Pick one you want to look at. Start studying it. You're going to find it. And you're going to almost immediately find partners to work with you, Priscilla. But as to which psychic skill it would be, let me get out my little book, since we're not doing anything like we thought we were going to do it. Let me get out my subteal book. Motions of bodies. Hell. Trying to find the right page for you. These are best. Okay, so this is where Spirit is trying to lead you with your skills and abilities, Priscilla. And it's going from the spirit of love to the spirit of prosperity. And maybe that'll help you focus a little bit better. Okay. I don't know if it makes it easier for you to read, but okay. Which of these spirits that's represented on this board is the spirit that will closely tie Priscilla to her talent? Spirit of tolerance, things that would make you be tolerant. So it was almost between tolerance and protection. So I'd say your metaphysical abilities that make you feel protected and also help increase your tolerance. Don't go towards metaphysical activities that are going to make you crazy or going to make you angry or upset, because that's where we're not supposed to be going. We're supposed to be going towards glimmers, towards lights of hope. That's where we're supposed to be going in. Anyway, I have a whole book full of things to do with them. Okay, let's see. Let's go back to me. Whoops. Okay. And hide you and see what other people are talking about. And for those of you who are tuning in expecting to see the charming Mr. David Johnson on whichever side he shows up on the screen, I've had some Zoom problems today. I sent him late in the day. I sent him an invitation to come and join me on StreamYard. I don't know if he got it. It's 6 o'clock my time. It's 10 o'clock tomorrow morning where he is. And I'm got my phone open to look at my emails, and I don't see him emailing me back one way or the other. So it's just going to be kind of a welcome to running a YouTube channel, guys. And somebody saw a dragon yesterday giggling on his back. He was green with a white belly. That's lovely. You did. You met a dragon. What fun. Okay. Oh, want to know if you're going to come into some extra money. Let's see. It's a happy Monday, but it's acting like a Monday all day long. So let's see. I'm going to throw some extra money. By the end of 2025, will Mimi find some extra money? She's great. That's great. Yes, you will. And you've had some money taken from you, and that's why you're upset about things. But this shows the first part of this year has been very upset. Nothing you tried to do worked out, but you really have a clear vision. As long as you hold on to that clear vision of the kind of comfort and life you want to have, you have it. Do not let the people near you that took the money that cost you this problem to this point. But having the Ace of Cups, that's a yes. You're going to have some money coming by the end of this year. And it's going to come from unexpected places. So, comments. I'm sorry, I'm having problems. One of my hands is being very carpal tunnel. Sarah, obviously, I just did a reading, but I'm doing some readings because I don't think David's going to make it because I sent him the wrong invitation link. I sent it through Zoom. I sent him a corrected one 40 minutes before the show. I don't know. He may show up. He may have got. He sent me the times we should be on, so we'll see. So we'll keep going on, moving on. Okay. Okay, somebody wants to know if she's going to get a new job. Okay. Yeah, and you're going to find it by October. That's the month of October, and yes, you are going to get a new job. Oh, I'm acting like you can see the cards I'm looking at, and they're wonderful cards, so I will show them to you. Yes, you are going to get a new job. That's the Sun, best card in the deck. Don't be intimidated if you think, oh, but I don't have all the skills to do that. Just go in and convince them you do. It's going to be in October, and it's going to be working for a sandy-haired emotional man. Hide. A minute. Somebody wants to know about if you chop down a tree that's on a ley line. I have not. You guys think I've been doing this like all my life. I've only known where my ley line tree was for 3 years. I've asked Hogarth about that, and he said, we come down when we need to come down. So don't worry about them. It doesn't change the ley line running through it. The ley lines change the trees. The trees don't change the ley lines. So, and the Freya. Good, Rose. Rose is sending us all kinds of good stuff in the chat about the family she's meeting. Let's see. No David yet. And we did her about losing her job. She's going to find one by October. Okay. Sarah, do you have a question? I mean, I take donations at PayPal, or I do have a buy me a cup of coffee, but I don't know how to put the little coffee cup up. So I've got it. It's wonderful. You, Sarah, please ask me a question in the next few minutes, and I'll get to it. Okay, for you. So. Okay. Should Dee go back to the job she left because she understands I wouldn't go back till I was sure that person was gone, but Yeah, you're happier in the environment that's in that office. Don't leave. Don't go till that person's gone. But yeah, you're gonna get back there. That's where you want to go. Yeah, I know. When you lose a job, it's very confusing. And today is my birthday. If today's your birthday is. I'll give you what your life, your year, your own personal year next year is. Let me get a piece of paper to do this because I've learned when I try to do numbers in my head, even though I have a degree in accounting, I'm not very good at it. Um, so it's 9 plus 8, 17. 2 plus 2 plus 9. And 17 is 26. Oh, you're going into a money power year. This year will be an 8 year for you, Richline. And do go Google that. I will tell you, you will love it. It's a great year. That's your money power year. This last year, you went through a lot of analysis and a lot of changing things and deciding which way to go. And a lot of the decisions you made are going to pay off in the coming year. Uh, okay. My question is okay. Will this be gone soon? Basically, trying to reconcile with a man after one big misunderstanding. Okay. So I take it he is with the third party. Let's see. And I'll hold the cards up for you because some people get kind of physically ill when I switch from one screen to the next. I'm going to reword this, Sarah, to say, are you two going to get back together? Because the third party could be gone. Um, no, and I don't think it's much of a loss for you, really. Um, he's not going to go the way you want him to go. And the way the cards lay out right now, it shows both of you didn't understand what a good relationship you really had. You've caused some really basic challenges to your stability of your household, and neither of you are in a position to get what you want. Now, it shows he's a planner, and he always kind of had in mind, well, what if we break up? Where am I going to go? And he's going to go where he's going to go, and I don't think you want to go there. Sorry, but I would not take him back anytime soon. I'd make sure it was all really behind the two of you. For the people who have just joined us and you're saying, my God, that's not a psychic profile, that's a reading. Where's David Johnson? I have been having some internet problems, so I changed the platform we were going to record, where we're going to be on, and I think I'm going to record the rest of my psychic profiles because Wednesday I will be on at noon with Tim Walter because Tim lives in Yorkshire and he has nowhere else to go. But I don't know where David is. I did send him a late change, and I don't know if he got it, and I don't know if he's frustratedly wondering where the hell I am. So I'm sorry about that. Anyway, so that was the end of the questions with Sarah. What else can I tell you about what I've been up to? I've been building some grids, and I did find some beautiful stones to include in these two grids. That's my job for tomorrow, is to put them together. Okay. Okay. Would you please read on whether I should pursue my current career plans involving some classes and tests, or let it go and focus on my creative pursuits instead. I can't do an either or, so I'm going to do 2 readings. One will be the option 1, which is the first one will be pursuing your current career plans, and then I'll lay a line on or looking at creative things. That'll be the second one. Okay. Current career plans. Current career plans. Looks good. Going in your creative ways. Not so hot. So I think I'd be pursuing your current career plans because you've sort of made a decision to go in this direction, and you've got the skills and the ability and the chance to learn what to do. You're a novice at it, but it does touch your heart. There's someone who's going to be involved in that flow that's going to be a mentor for you, and it's well worth investing your time and money. When it comes to your creative pursuits, this is a no. But no. Yes. But this one's way more dependent on other people being there and part of it. So, Kathy, that's just a reading I did today. Okay, we're going to get rid of you. Hide. No. Okay, so that was not what I thought. How can I scrape my funds, my CDA tech? I don't know what that means. Just when you have the money and you feel free and you feel like it will show up in a time for you to be able to buy a grid. I'm not pushing them. I'm just saying. I've got a lady I'm going to be reading on Wednesday in person. She's driving all the way from Louisiana with her husband to get some readings, and she also wants to do a grid thing. And I've not done a grid thing live face-to-face with someone since COVID, so that ought to be interesting. Okay, here's the stones I bought for my next grid. These are, you can't see it, but they're black kyanite. They're like little arrow points, and one of them has arrow points in it. I may be using that there. I also have some other arrow points I may use. I'm not sure. I picked that up because it's just wonderful, wonderful pyrite. Fool's gold. It's a great package, and I decided it was well worth the money. But this is the thing I'm happiest about having found. Found one of them, 2 of them. This is an opalized clamshell. In other words, when you look at it, and I don't think, my cameras are not real good at showing crystals, so what can I say? And for those of you who've shown up, and 9 of you have already left and said, David Johnson's not there, false advertising. I'm sure David would love to be here, but it was my computers that caused problems, and I couldn't run him on Zoom, and I sent him a StreamYard invitation a half hour before the show. I'm not sure he got it. I'm not sure he knew what to do with it. Anyway, we'll find out. This is an opalized. You can see a little bit of the opalization in it. Opals are just voids where silicate can go in and form something. And there's a lot of shells that were in those caves and things when it was doing that. And this is an opalized shell. And here's another one. This is another one. These are going to be at the center of their grids. I was really stymied about what to put at the center of these two grids, and I found those and said, that's so perfect. This is for highlighting mother of pearl. One of them has 6 orange dots on hers that she needs covered. And I also, this also is mother of pearl and creates highlights. I use it to create highlights. One has some Fool's Gold, Denise. It holds grounding. As a matter of fact, in my garden, I use it as the grounding stone. It helps bring you back in touch with reality. If you think about it, fool's gold, it can be an illusion, so you have to keep your mind open to the fact to not be fooled by the illusion of fool's gold. There's some very beautiful blue-green marks on one of these grids, and that's that one. And then I have found some wonderful jasper. Just some beautiful red jasper. So that was, and that's $90 worth of rocks, guys. I know it doesn't look like it, but it is. Rocks are not cheap. Crystals are not cheap. And of course, I won't use every single one of them in this one, but it's, anyway. Still no David. Oh, green jasper is a gorgeous, I love green jasper. It's got so much good energy to it. I don't know if I answered your question completely, but that's the best I can do off the top of my head. Where do I buy my stones? I buy my crystals from a place in Dallas called the Rock Barrel, normally. Now, if they have warehouses, literally, they've been in the stones business. Well, they started out as a hippie shop where they made beads for people to make necklaces with. And they've been in the business that long, and they apparently have giant warehouses sitting out somewhere around us. And so if I really get stuck for a stone, I will call them and they will go try and help me find what I'm looking for. But I just happened to trip upon the opalized clamshells. I didn't even know to ask for them. I've never seen them in their store before. Those came from Australia, sort of like our guest was supposed to tonight, but things happen. So I'm taking it, since I haven't heard from David and I'm not seeing him on my screen. He would have had time to reply to this by now. Oh, he said he'll see me in about an hour. Y'all come back in an hour. I will open this up again. And because we're not going to wait. And he's the one who gave me the time. And he said if it was 6 o'clock my time, that would be 10 o'clock his time. And so I'm going to go take a rest, and I will be back. And y'all have a good day. Thank you for joining me. Bye.